so many golf clubs, so many to choose from. And sometimes, a few of them fall through the cracks. Think of Wilson Dynapower, Mizuno golf balls. They are all really underrated. And I think I found the most underrated irons 2023. These are the new Cobra King Tour Irons. Now, there's 3 models in the new King Tours from Cobra for 2023. CBs, MBs, and these, the King Tours, which is why I think they've got forgotten about just a little bit. These irons feature 5-step forging and CNC milling, so they're gonna feel incredible. And also the CG is positioned low, so you're gonna get quite a bit of forgiveness as well. I'm here at Grays Golf in the southeast of England with a GC quad and a Titleist Pro V1X golf ball. This Cobra King Tour iron in my hand is a 7-iron, which is at 32 degrees of loft. If you look on the website for Cobra, you'll see that they're recommending these irons to tour players to a handicap of 7. So they are for the better players. These irons though are slightly larger than the CBs and the MBs. And we actually saw 2 professional golfers, very well known, put these in their bag. Rickie Fowler and Bryson DeChambeau, although I don't think Bryson DeChambeau is a very good comparison for this video. We're gonna hit some balls here. I've actually put it up on a hole so we can see how close we get, because funnily enough, despite these being a tour iron, hence the name, they go quite far. Now I've got a new swing, so bear with me. Why would you pick these irons then over the big boys? Well, this is still in the big 6. These irons really do complete the family of Cobra. And what I mean by that is there is now such a wide selection to choose from for Cobra, with players irons, Aerojet, you name it. And I will name it, because we've got Cobra. First of all, we've got the RF, we're not really gonna talk about those, but then we've got MB, CB, King Tour, Forge Tech X, Aerojet. I'm probably missing a few. So there is an array of irons that you can choose from with Cobra this year. That was about 25 grooves low. And we're just a bit, oh, we bounced up. Okay, so I've talked about Bryson, I've talked about Rickie. They're not us though, are they? They are a bit better, just a little bit. So they're not gonna be meandering about the club face all over the place as much as we are, as much as I am. As you can see on that one there, we'll just show you the GC quad there. I was 22 millimeters on the heel and 7 millimeters low. Nowhere near the sweet spot, not close at all. But what I liked about that is the efficiency is still at 1.3 and the overall numbers are still pretty consistent with the other. You can see for 32 degrees, this is still going quite far, going about 190 to 200 yards. What I like about this is dispersion is still pretty narrow for a club that does still look pretty intimidating down at address. Oh, it's gonna go in the water, is it? Stay there. Yeah, it's a good shot. These irons come in at a pretty similar price to other players' irons of 2023, around the £1,000 mark. Oh, I pulled it so far left. Catch a piece, quarter piece. So we've seen so far in the shots that I've hit that it's a player's iron, but it's actually a player's distance iron a little bit. We can get 200 yards out of a 7-iron, which is 32 degrees. It is quite explosive, but we're getting quite consistent results as well, which is something I don't really say that much on this channel because I hit it all over the place. If you guys are new to GolfMagic, before I continue, make sure you smash that subscribe button. More than 50% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel. Make sure you smash that subscribe button to keep up to date with me. Hopefully hitting it 2 or 3 foot with this 7-iron from 200 yards. Did I just call it? Nah, come on, get a little left. Here's a nice bounce. Oh, it got a nice bounce. There we go. The numbers are pretty good there. If you look at the spin, I think overall with this iron, it's a little bit low, which could be why it's going a little bit, I would actually say a little bit too far for an iron that's 32 degrees of loft. I wanted to climb up to about mid-6, 5,000, but I know that descent angle is still pretty good. And if you look at those overall numbers, you can see at ball speed at 135 mile an hour, with the spin about 5.6 at an average. Yes, the spin's a little bit low, but that descent angle at 48.5 does save it. I've been fortunate enough to use quite a lot of Cobra irons in my time, most recently the Cobra Forge Tech. They were in 1 length, so slightly different. I think the main difference that I would put for these two is that because they are quite thinner, sleek down version of the Forge Tech, you can kind of feel that across the face. You do get quite a lot of feedback across the face for low strikes from out the toe, out of the heel. But in all honesty, I don't think you lose that much distance, but you can see my dispersion is a little bit left to right here. So because I'm not the best person with my club face control, I'd probably opt for the Forge Tech, but that's just me. That's not bad. That was a little bit high on the face, so you do get quite a lot of feedback with these irons, which is good. And it's kind of proved me wrong there, because that one there, although it was a little bit high on the face, I think, a bit on the toe, we've still got that to 203 yards right by the pin, with the spin rate actually at pretty good values to before. So perhaps, let me correct myself. These irons are very good at their overall numbers across the face, but you do get quite a lot of feedback. So a really good comparison to these, if you look at some previous videos I've done, is the Strixon ZX7s. They all got a very similar number to these, but I felt that across the face, you would know about it. It's another good one. A little bit out of the heel though. Again, that one I could felt instantly that I was out of the heel, but we've gone that because of the middle of the green. So I feel like this iron is underrated for a few reasons. Look at that, 30 millimeters to the heel, but we're still getting 1.31 efficiency. That's not bad. These irons are underrated and are used by some of the best players in the world for a few different reasons. I think the Cobra King Tours offer a surprising variety of good assets. A club that is quite small is always quite intimidating. But I don't think the Cobra King Tour should be intimidating at all, because as seen in these results here, I was able to get about a 10-yard distance gap between good shots and bad shots, which with my yardage equates to about 5%. So let me know down in the comments what you think of the Cobra King Tour and if you've got any Cobra irons in the bag. I would love to compare these to some other irons, so let me know in the comments. And if you are new to GolfMagic, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button to keep up to date with all of our videos. I'll catch you at the next one.